Plaintiff Ton Vo lives next door to the defendant and his girlfriend, and she claims the defendant is nothing but a criminal. Ton says after she loaned the defendant $500, he went to jail for shoplifting, drug possession, and resisting arrest. So she's suing for the unpaid loan. Defendants Aaron Pacheco and his girlfriend Cynthia Garcia say Ton does nothing but harass them and their other neighbors, and she even curses at one of their neighbors every time she sees him. Aaron insists he agreed to work off the loan, and therefore he refuses to repay her.
Let's start with you.
I try helping the defendants, and he is a criminal, and he tried scamming me out of $500.
Where did you know him from?
He's sort of like my neighbor. They live next to me.
As of when?
I purchased my condo back in June 2012.
All right, and that's when you became neighbors, obviously.
Right.
When did you find out he was a criminal?
After he went to jail after he tried to scam me, and he went to jail for a year.
All right, that's a good sign, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a good sign that he's a criminal. But like every other prisoner, you didn't do it, did you?
Oh, I did it.
Oh, my man! He's one of the first I've ever heard that said they did it. Go ahead. All right, so when did he go to jail or prison?
He went to jail like back in September 2000, mid-September 2013. He just got out of jail mid-September 2014.
He sounds rehabilitated. What was going on when you all were neighbors?
He's a criminal. He's been in and out of
Before
jail.
that, he was your neighbor a year before going to jail. What was he like then?
Well, Cynthia told me he was they were in financial difficulty, so I hired him to do like a couple of odd jobs around my
I just
condo.
wanted to know the nature of you all's association. Was he a good neighbor? Did he curse you out from time to time?
No, he did not, Your Honor.
All right, did he play his music too loud? None of that. He was a good neighbor. He was a good neighbor. I'm asking. Never mind. Go ahead, let me hear from you all.
Well, first off, Your Honor, no disrespect to the court, but she needs a handyman or a screwdriver because she got some screws loose in her head.
All right, let's stop that. I don't know if she has some loose screws yet. So I'm not gonna let you call her that until I'm convinced.
All right.
And she doesn't come across like that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Plaintiff Ton Vo is suing her neighbor, who claims Ton wanted him to do some work in her home with his shirt off.
Go right ahead, sir. So you all have been neighbors since 2012.
Yeah,
What has it been like being her neighbor?
a nightmare.
Why?
She terrorized
to jail.
So you'd rather go back to jail than to be her neighbor?
Your Honor, yeah.
Why? What was the
She just
problem?
terrorizes everybody, harasses everybody.
About what? Like what?
I can't even drive home and come home. And right when I come home, she's walking down the stairs trying to talk to us. I can't even get my kids out the car.
About what?
About anything. She just wants to talk. She needs a friend.
That's not harassment.
Oh,
She
it's
just
harassment.
needs a friend.
She's slamming doors. Excuse me, I'm talking real quick.
Let him finish, man.
She's slamming doors.
2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. She's
What's she doing? What are you doing up at 2 or 3 a.m.?
She's out, she's out partying like 2, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning.
And she wakes you up.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I do.
She does this like even when I'm not outside. She does that.
What the
And
other neighbors
we
have
have
problems?
also a neighbor who she harasses and calls him guy over and over like every single day. 2 in the morning.
Ma'am, do you do that?
Yes, I do, but not at 2 in the morning. This is
Oh no, you say you do it, but not at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Right.
Why do you do it? Period.
Because he has like a couple of signs in the windows, and he's like done other things to do.
In his own window.
Yes.
She does too.
What does he have in his own window?
He has the fingers up.
It's a rubber glove.
Yeah.
And he put the fingers down and put it in his window because he doesn't like looking at her in the window.
So when did this begin with the neighbor that you curse every time you see?
About a year ago.
Okay. And what started that?
I'm still friend. You know, actually, like, with this neighbor, I'm like very good friend.
Okay, you just curse him every day, but you're still friends.
No, I'm
and
very.
he just gives you the finger every day, and you're still friends.
I'm very good friends with his ladies friend.
Oh, right.
As a matter of fact, they got into like a huge fight because he found out I was like talking to her, and he didn't like the fact that she talked with me. Actually, like this neighbor has like other issue with another neighbor because this lady friend used to be with this other neighbor. Now she's with him.
You sure are busy. You know everybody's business.
Everybody's.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on in this condo complex.
You causing the drama, it sounds like to me. How you know all these folks' business?
Sonic ear.
Sonic ear.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
That's
Why are
about
you
it.
suing them for $500, ma'am?
Well, as I said, I hired him to do like a couple of odd jobs because I
When?
worked. Back in June 2013.
All right.
I hired him to do Mount
spy
My
on
TV.
people.
Mount
To
My
spy
TV.
on people, that's what you
No,
hired
Mount
him?
My TV. He did that fine. I paid him $50 for it. I had him install a security door back in June 2013. And 3 days later, he came and told me a sob story about, oh, the IRS has been like contacting me, but something's wrong with my phone, so that way they haven't been able to contact me. And unless I get $500, you know, they're gonna issue a warrant out for my arrest. So I said, okay, you know, I think there's enough work like in a condo for $500, so I will give you a check for $500. And I made him sign a promissory
Oh,
note.
good. Let's see it, please, Doyle.
And then 2 months after that, he shoplifted, drug possession pills, and resisted arrest.
Now, how did you find all that, the specifics
Cynthia told
of
me
it?
while we were drinking one night. Yes.
Interrogation.
Now, ma'am, you knew she was busy. Why would you tell her all your business? The whole condo
I'm
knows
trying to get
now.
on the good side.
And so he was incarcerated, obviously, and
Right.
therefore.
I was trying. Sorry.
And so,
Hold on.
so I sent him a DM.
You haven't gotten your money back. That's your point.
Oh, yes, they haven't paid me a dime.
All right, good
he's
enough.
done
Let me hear from you guys.
And he purchased a $200 suit to be on this show. And that's
Not
an
$200.
ugly suit, Your Honor. I would not spend $200. It's ugly.
We didn't even spend that.
How do you know how much he paid for his suit?
Cynthia told me.
She was there.
But I lied.
You
I
told
lied.
her again?
I lied to her.
Why do you keep telling this woman
I
stuff?
lied to her.
I have a text from her last night. Let's go out drinking.
Because she wanted.
You
she
got her
didn't wanna
drunk
come to
again and
court.
got information
No,
out of her.
I didn't get into the hotel until 10:30, but she sent me a text and said, hey, let's go out drinking. And I said, I can't, because, you know, I just got into the
All
hotel.
right, I got your point.
Plaintiff Tan Vo is suing her neighbor, who claims Tan wanted him to do some work in her home with his shirt off.
Go ahead.
During that time, she asked me if I can install a security door for her, and I did it, and she loved the work I did. After that, she must have overheard a conversation we were having about our financial issues, and she asked me. She called me up to her house one day and she said, "I heard you have some issues with financial reasons." I said, "Okay, yeah, that's true." She said, "I'm willing to hire you as my handyman if you could do some work over my house, and every work that you do, I'll knock it off." And I said, "All right." And she also told me that she wanted me to do it with my shirt off, and I was just like,
Shirt off?
"You see it?"
I see a plain ugly suit that
And-
is not worth
and other than
$200.
that-
Yeah.
Other than that, she was like, she asked me to do it, and then I ended, like maybe 2 weeks after that, I ended up getting incarcerated.
Well, sir, why don't you think you should pay? You agreed to pay it.
I asked her when I got out, can I do the work? She doesn't want me to do the work. I
Do
was,
you think I'll trust
He
you again?
didn't even
Hold
have
on.
a chance to even pay her or
Why
do the
not?
work because
Why
he
not?
just got out of jail.
I just got out.
Duh, whose fault was that?
Mine.
I know,
You had
but
money to buy a $200
Ma'am.
suit. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
If the agreement was based on you doing work and you were unable to do the work because of your crime, why should she have to pay by not getting her money back?
You're
yeah,
right.
you're right.
You take that money and leave the man alone.
Thank you.
All right, that's before the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I'm not after Aaron. I'm not after Aaron. I'm not after Aaron.
That's it.
That's it.
Are you having problems collecting rent from your former roommate? If so, ask me about it on my website, askjudgemathis.com.